or departed.
Rick Jackson for Georgia.
Any questions?
I got hurt by a big truck. You know why I called the Insiders?
Because life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money.
And we're going to get it for you.
We got a client that suffered a head injury from a truck wreck, $650,000.
Another client of ours was T-boned by a big truck and broke multiple bones. We got them $3 million.
If you get hurt by a big truck, call the Insiders. It's just that easy.
Hurt by a commercial truck? Call the Insiders. Call 265-1100.
Your child could shine as a Local 3 junior forecaster, Wednesdays at 5:30 on Local 3 News. If they love the weather and can read on camera, send a video to junior forecaster at local3news.com. Brought to you by Warren & Griffin, Chattanooga's largest injury law firm.
Captain D's new full meal deals, just $5.99. These deals are loaded up. New Southern Style Whitefish Meal, Batter Dip Fish Meal, or Fish and Shrimp Meal with pups in your choice of side, just $5.99.
Captain D's Fish Delish.
Dr. Tiffany Alberg is here with Alberg Audiology, and she doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to tell you thank you. You want to know why I'm going to tell you thank you?
Why?
Because for years you've been coming our way, and you have stressed the importance of remembering that your hearing loss can't be regained. Whatever you lose, you lose. And you've talked about being outside, wearing protection, concerts, radios in the car. And my 21-year-old daughter has heard the message because I've come home and told it to her, and she now shares it with her friends.
Oh, good.
They might roll their eyes at her, but she shares it nonetheless.
Well, tell her thank you.
Well, it's because once you stop and realize it, you think, well, of course.
Yeah.
But it's an important conversation because May is designated for speech and hearing month,
That's right. Yes. It's annually it's a month that we celebrate in audiology hearing awareness, and so it's a good time to just be aware of your surroundings and your noise and what you're exposed to, because like you said, once it's gone, it's gone. There is no coming back with hearing most of the time.
So you live in a world of decibels, right?
Yes.
That's how you measure hearing loss. So for people like me, I don't really understand how to measure that. But let's say you're outside cutting your grass and you just have a normal old lawnmower. Mm-hmm. Is that as damaging to your hearing as one of the industrial ones that you see at commercial complexes?
So just like you said, it's all in ratings and how loud something is. And there is a free app. It's NIOSH, and it will record. It's a sound level meter that you can record the noise that something is producing. So whether it be a lawnmower, whether it be a blender, I get people complaining about blenders all the time. Your leaf blowers, your weed eaters, it'll actually tell you what that decibel rating is. And so you can use that as a standard as to, should I wear my hearing protection or is it okay not to? Usually 85 dB, and if you're exposed to 8 hours of a certain sound that's 85 dB, you want to wear hearing protection. So we're gonna, if we go up to 90, it's 4 hours, so it's half time with each 5 dB upwards that we go. So 95, 2 hours, 100, 1 hour. So
so if your leaf blower came in at 100, after an hour, that's damaging to your hearing?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So even the weekend warriors in their own yards need to be wearing those protectors.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's amazing. You'll use this and you'll realize that things are, I mean, normal conversation can get as loud as 80.
Really?
I mean, the hair dryer can be 90, so it's not as loud as you think it is.
The hair dryer can be 90?
Yeah.
Wow, that gives you a perspective. That's a good
vacuum
example.
Cleaners, yeah.
Okay, so concerts are always a big one for you, and her family, y'all are big concert goers. You love your music.
Going to see Goo Goo Dolls in August. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
So, but you will bring your own protection?
I bring my hearing protection every time I go, yes.
Does it affect how you hear the music?
So I have a musician earplug, and you can get those cheaply on Amazon. I have the custom ones that have the little insert in there, and so it will, it keeps the sound
balanced,
natural,
kinda, yeah.
and it just reduces the sound so that it doesn't change how it sounds. It just makes it softer.
But if you have to, just go grab those little orange things you get at Walmart and
Yes,
put
I
them
have
in.
forgot my hearing protection before, and I have been known to stuff paper towels in my ears, but I will not go without.
Okay, and I guess then be mindful too. I mean, this is kind of obvious, but choose to be as far away from the speakers as you can be.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you don't do that? You're right up on it? You're in the mosh pit?
I'll get as close as I can. So.
Okay. Talk about getting screened for hearing loss. You're a big encourager to get that baseline hearing test.
Yeah, you know, the age of 50 is sort of the age that we will say it's time that you have a baseline test. And we have people come in all the time that are younger than 50, but it's just a good thing. People always ask, is it going to get worse? Or, you know, if you have a hearing loss, how much will I lose from year to year?
Yeah.
And it's impossible to know without a baseline. So we just have to get those measurements in to know, sort of like having a blood test. And
Right.
Are your levels staying stable or is it progressive?
Do you only see adults or do you ever see kids?
Yeah, we see both children and adults.
So because the hearing and the speech are so closely connected, if parents are having a suspicion, probably now's a good time to find out?
Yeah, I mean, you know, with all kids, they have a newborn hearing screening, so early detection is inevitable now. But kids can have ear infections and fluid and things like that that can affect their hearing as well.
Okay, and back to kind of the teens especially, it's been fun to watch the evolution. Have you noticed how now they're not wanting the AirPods as much?
Oh.
Have you seen this?
Oh, no.
They're wanting the oh, they have a name, but they're the old go over your ear thing. Yeah, the old headphone thing.
Wow.
Because they're realizing that it's not as good. Is that true though? Are they right?
I don't.
Is it right that it's not good to have them going in your ear, but more over your ear? Or is that
probably the sound is the same, but I haven't heard this. I'm going to have to check into
it. Or spend more money to buy something now that what is old is new again, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There's that one too. Listen, we're chatting like two friends because we are, but the bottom line is you want to protect that hearing. You cannot get it back, and you need someone that you can trust to guide you in the right direction. So there are 3 of them in her office there in Cleveland at Alberg Audiology, also in Athens, online, albergaudiology.com. Have fun at your concert.
Thank you.
Why should you hire Chattanooga's largest injury law firm?
Warner Griffin is built for speed.
Most injury firms don't have a receptionist. We have 2.
When you call us, you'll talk to a lawyer backed by a team of paralegals.
Faster return phone calls.
Faster settlements.
265-HER.
265-4878. We are your local Bigger's Better law firm.
I've grown a lot of things in my career. As a CEO, I grew 2 great companies. And out here, I've grown a lot of crops.
Now, he's growing a movement to be Tennessee's next governor.
I'm John Rose, a father, a farmer, and a CEO.
We need a governor with CEO experience, somebody tough like Trump.
Well, there's only one of those in this race. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying for the job.
CEO experience, tough like Trump. John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee.
Download the free Local 3 news and weather apps. Easy to customize with news that matters to you and accurate local forecasts. At home or on the go, take Local 3 with you everywhere.
Brought to you by Warren & Griffin, Chattanooga's largest injury law firm.
He's a proven fighter for our conservative values. Mitchell Horner. In the State House, Horner is leading the fight to lower our property taxes, fighting to protect our seniors with a property tax exemption. And Horner cut income taxes 4 years in a row, so you can keep more of your money. Mitchell Horner, the proven conservative who fights for us. Mitchell Horner for State House. American Conservative Fund Action Georgia is responsible for the content of this advertising.
At Farmers, we know compromises can be compromising.
You installed this?
Yep. Even had a few screws left over.
Is it supposed to sound like that?
Cutting corners can leave you drowning in regret. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. A for effort, though. A minus, maybe.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Count on Local 3 News.
For more stories from your community.
Pools are opening up across the area. Before you know it, everyone's going to be splashing and enjoying the summertime weather. Frontrunner Athletics is ready for you to do that. And if you're on a swim team, be the record setter on your team. Wendy Ransom, Chad Varga, both here this morning. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you, Julie. Thanks for having us.
So we did swim team one season
okay.
at my house.
Yes.
I do not pretend to be an expert in this at all, but y'all are.
We
at
are.
Frontrunner.
Yes, I've been involved in the Chattanooga Area Swim League for 22 years.
Yeah.
And I've worked with kids, fitting them in swim caps and swimsuits and goggles for many, many, many years. It's my weird human trick that I can look at somebody and tell them what size swimsuit they need.
Well, okay, so I want to pause you there for a second
Yes.
because, Chad, I remember one time we had gone out to the store and you and I were talking shoes.
Right.
And you had told me then, you really should never come in and say, my best friend has a Hoka, so I want a Hoka. You need to know what your foot needs.
Correct.
Same is true for the swim.
Yep, exactly. It's got to be fitted. Just like, somebody comes in and they have a preconceived notion of what shoe they want.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll have a preconceived notion of what size suit they wear.
And the reason that's important, Wendy, is because it has to fit tight.
It has to fit tight. Not only will it make you faster if it fits tight, but it also makes it harder to swim if it's too big. It creates drag in the water if the swimsuit fits too big, which makes it harder, especially for little ones. We don't want to do anything to make it harder for the little ones to swim. We want them to learn to love swimming.
Right.
So that it can be something for safety, for their lifetime, but it's also great exercise for your entire life.
Well, if you were going by fashion only, you got some cute ones. Hold up that little blue thing there.
This is my favorite. I mean, we have a ton in the store, but this one is my current favorite. I try to bring in fun little prints. We have Halloween suits and Christmas suits. And then we have lots of normal, solid black. And a black. We have normal colors too, but if you want something fun with some pizzazz, we have that as well.
So I'm curious about the goggles, and I'm betting that swim caps are the same way. If those are not right, you're toast.
Correct. Swim caps especially, some are made with latex, some are made with silicone. We only carry the silicone ones because latex sticks in your hair and it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody wants that. And then goggles, they are sizable. We carry the ones that have the most periphery vision, so you can see in front of you, but you can also see to the side while you're swimming. We have mirrored, we have shaded, and we have clear for whatever you need.
Okay, I'm thinking about my own use when I used to be a lap swimmer a little bit. Nothing to brag about, but they can hurt after a while if you don't have the right ones. Is that right?
Yes, they can. So you want to be sure you've got something that fits your eye socket. And some people have deep set. Everybody's different. Most of these are adjustable. They have adjustable nose pieces, so you can tighten or loosen it across your nose. And all of the straps are adjustable, so you can customize it to fit you.
So I guess that customization is what it comes back to for you, Chad, right? But that's kind of what you built the store on.
Right. And we started swim. It's kind of interesting. We started swim right after, I bought the store a couple of years after that, because there really was no swim store in the area. So we started, and it's just grown like crazy. I mean, it really has. It's become kind of, our second biggest area besides running now.
Well, I can't have you here and not talk to you a little bit about running because people will pick that up too with the summer ahead. So back to the point of you don't want to come in with the preconceived idea of the shoe that you need.
Correct.
Y'all actually are still measuring people's feet.
We are, and so we'll measure your feet, watch you walk, go through your gait, and then kind of just get a general look at your foot shape, and then take you from there. And usually we'll pull out three or four different ones and let them try them. And
when you're watching them walk to watch the gait, are you wanting them to wear their current shoe? And then do you ever watch them walk barefooted?
Well, one of the things we do is it's mostly we barefooted or in their socks. They have their shoes off.
Okay.
And then
because you need to see how they
there's different.
And,
sometimes they turn in, sometimes out, and occasionally sometimes just has a nice perfect gait, like I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you ever have one foot that goes one way and one foot that goes another?
Sometimes, yeah. A little extra challenge.
Okay. Can you tell enough just by the walking, or if they're going to run, do you have them run a little bit?
Usually we'll do a combination of both. Walk
Okay.
a little bit and then jog a little bit, and you can kind of tell from that.
Okay.
So.
Do you order things for people?
We
on
can
the
order
swim?
things, yes. We carry the top 3 brands, and 4 brands in swim right now: Dolphin, Speedo, Tier, and Arena.
Okay.
We have a wide selection, but inevitably somebody will need something that we don't have, and we're happy to order it.
And there are people who would probably think, my child's not on a swim team in high school, I don't have to worry about it so much. But your point is start early, that way they love the sport.
That's it, exactly.
Okay.
And lots of camps require one-piece swimsuits. It's a great time to get those too.
Yeah.
While we're thinking about summer camp.
All right, then here is where you will go. Front Runner Athletics, they're in Hickson on Hickson Pike. They've been here how many years now, Chad?
That we've been at that location since 1993.
Okay.
We started in 1982, and I've owned the store since 2001.
But we're not getting older at all.
No, not at all,
FrontRunnerAthletics.com. Thank you both.
Thanks,
Julie.
Warmer days are here to stay, and it's the perfect time to refresh your outdoor space. Come explore Varnell Nursery selection from colorful flowers to beautiful trees, shrubs, and more. Our highly trained staff are here to educate our clients. Bring in a photo and we will help transform your space. Call Varnell Nursery today.
Zaxby's just dropped dry rubs, and they're not playing. They've got zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parm, and spicy Nashville hot. Hey, other chicken chains, this is called seasoning. Take notes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Now the time has come. Are you kidding me? Now we're rolling. Nasty.
My sister was taken. For over 20 years, I could never stop searching for you.
We need to find the kidnapper. Press her.
A woman that's been held captive. We are not doing that. Not a victim.
Chicago PD, season finale, Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
Codright Tree Service provides no impact removal, trimming, and maintenance, which protects your property and landscaping. Fully licensed and insured with over 20 years experience in the Chattanooga area. Call Codright for a free estimate for all your tree care needs.
Summer's here, and with the new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer, summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Send newlyweds off in a Camry. Congrats. Thanks. Or catch some waves with a RAV4. Still got it.
Get the all-new, all-hybrid RAV4, the world's best-selling SUV, now with 4.99 APR financing. Or you can lease this RAV4 for just $299 a month.
Your summer starts here. That limbo.
Toyota, let's go places.
Warmer days are here to stay, and it's the perfect time to refresh your outdoor space. Come explore Varnell Nursery selection from colorful flowers to beautiful trees, shrubs, and more. Our highly trained staff are here to educate our clients. Bring in a photo and we will help transform your space. Call Varnell Nursery today.
You know that old saying, time flies when you're having fun? Well, Brittany Hicks is here. We have stepped into her wonderful store, Sweet Maple, and she will say that definitely is true because you just turned a year old.
We did. May 3rd was our 1-year anniversary. We were so excited. We had a blast, lots of goodies and treats, and we are just so excited that the community has rallied around us and really embraced us being here.
Well, they definitely have, because you know, Brittany, we go out a lot.
Yes.
And so a lot of times, when we're especially in this area of town, we'll talk about Sweet Maple, and everybody has heard and fallen in love with the store, and it's easy to see why.
Yes.
You've got great variety. Yes. You have for every aspect of your life, right?
Right.
Pets, dads, kids, moms.
Absolutely. Furniture, home goods, clothing. We like to say we are vintage, antiques, and boutiques. And then we also have tons of giftables.
And your prices are so good. I just can't get over how you keep them so low.
They are, and I can't take credit for that. Those are... the prices are put by the vendors, so basically you can think about the store. It's 40,000 square feet. We have over 180 different vendors, and what that means is essentially it's micro stores inside of the one big store.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got all the different booths set up, and the vendors create and curate their booths to their liking.
So I will tell you that when I shop, I do better with a small space. I'm a boutique shopper.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just heard you say 40,000 square feet, I would think, whew, I'm going to get overwhelmed. You've managed to create this in a way where you don't feel that way at all.
That's right, yes. We have everything broken down kind of by aisles, and some people will just come in and do, you know, one half of the store today and the other half, you know, on their next visit.
Right.
But a lot of times they walk, we have 8 aisles, and they just walk up and down the aisles. We have a coffee bar, we have snacks, we have Coke products. You know, so if you do get tired or hungry, we've got you covered.
Yeah, she was saying, let's just remind people that we're here because it's been a year. And I had said to you, yeah, it's like taking a road trip just down the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 180 vendors, they must love it being here too. And you do a really good job of not duplicating a lot.
Right. Yeah, we try not to duplicate too many of the products. That way there's a good variety. Like you said, we've got offerings for your fur animals. We've got men, women. We've even got like tools and vintage electronics and things like that.
Great handmade soaps and all kinds of
things.
Yes, okay,
absolutely.
I want to talk a little bit too about the 4th of July.
Okay.
I realize that we can't get too much into specifics about, oh, come and purchase this, because I've been known to shop a time or two while I'm here.
Right.
It could be gone. But you do have right now a lot of patriotic pieces.
We do, and they are already selling very quickly. So our vendors have done an amazing job with red, white, and blue, with this year especially being the 250th anniversary of America. So yeah, what you see today,
Might not be here.
will be gone tomorrow. But don't wait, just come on down and come shop.
And they're having this they obviously have a great eye. So they're probably finding new things and trying to replenish pretty often.
Yes, yes.
Is that something too, Brittany? If people came today and they came back 3 days later, would it be different?
It's going to be different, yes. There was even a lady in here just the other day, and she saw we had posted something on Facebook, and she said, I was just there 2 weeks ago and I didn't see that. And it just came in. Stuff comes and goes every day.
How do you resist it? I would think you would see stuff come in and you would think, ooh, I want this and this and this.
And you are exactly right. We all say here, we need shirts that says, I can't afford to work here.
Yeah.
Because we want to shop and grab everything, but you know, reality hits and we just can't.
I would say this too. The month of May is a graduation season, weddings, all types of things. This is a great place to come to get those unique items where you really are called to it because of the person you're buying
for. Yes, it's a great place to buy gifts because like you said, you're going to find unique items that you're not just going to run to the mall and find. And also, it's a great place to buy your apparel for those special.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes, those special days. So, you know, shoes, dresses, all kinds of things. It's definitely the place to go.
Some of it is brand new, some of it is antique.
Right.
All of it probably is just what you were looking for. I know you've heard of it, and if you're wondering, the maple of Sweet Maple is her dog.
Yes.
So do you still have the water for the dogs when they come in?
Yes, we have treats for the fur animals. We have the water bowls, all kinds of goodies.
So
we love to see them. They get lots of cuddles and love.
You come with your fur baby and they'll love on them too. But come shop here. You will love it. Are y'all open 7 days?
7 days a week.
Sweet Maple at the Gateway Mall. That's no longer called the Gateway Mall.
Yes, it's now Marketplace Plaza, just past Costco.
Thank you.
Yes.
The gorgeous Winnie Harlem.
I have the first wax figure with vitiligo. I was in tears. That is a beautiful moment.
Plus, a little girl with all the game.
You ain't nothing to be played with.
On J-Hood.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3.
You did it, honey.
New backsplash.
New mulch.
New paint colors.
New carpet.
It's perfect.
It is perfect.
We need a roof.
Don't let a leaky roof rain on your parade. Turn to the best roofers in the Chattanooga and North Georgia area. Call the experts in exteriors, Armor Exteriors. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at armorexteriors.com.
Spring is coming. Finding time for your yard isn't easy. Moses Landscaping handles it all so you don't have to. From cleanups to full transformation, Moses Landscaping is your one-stop shop. Moses Landscaping, your yard ready for spring. Book now.
CC's Pizza is all you can eat, all for $9.99. But that's not all. If you don't see your favorite pizza, we'll make it. Trust me, I know a guy.
I got you.
All of this, all for $9.99. CC's, the best pizza value anywhere.
Commercial vehicles can be very dangerous.
And the law requires them to carry big insurance policies. Whether you're hurt by a box truck like this,
a big work van like this, or any business vehicle, you may be entitled to big money.
we know how to deal with commercial vehicle wrecks.
And we know how to get you the big money you deserve. I'm Brent.
And I'm Jay. If a commercial vehicle hurts you, call us.
It's just that easy.
Hurt by a commercial truck? Call the Insiders. Call 265-1100.
There's not another hospital like St. Jude.
And if you happen to win a house out of it, that's great, obviously, but to know that you're contributing to something a lot bigger than yourself, that's special in itself to know that you're a part of something bigger than yourself.
So, you know, it's super fun, I think, to buy a house. Selling a house can be a whole nother matter. So Lee Gates, Thomas DeMoss are here this morning. They have Chattanooga Property Solutions, and they're going to talk a little bit about how they've solved 3 different situations for 3 different homeowners, right? Good to see you both.
Good to see you too.
Good to be
Thank
here.
you so much.
So something that y'all said, I think the last time you were here, really has stuck with me. I'm not making this up. I think you might have been here by yourself this particular day, Thomas. And we got talking about the architecture of a house and kind of the heart that goes into it because you really love what you do.
Absolutely.
And you said, I love houses.
Yes, I do. Yes, we do.
So that means you love the people who are in the houses
We do,
too.
because houses are, you got people living inside of them. And one of the coolest things that got me into real estate to begin with was when we bought our first home here in Chattanooga over 20 years ago. It was where we started our life. And then we've been able to do that. Our first rental property that we bought, the family that we placed in there, you could see them. I mean, they were friends of ours. And so, yeah. So that's why we love what we do. We love homes and we love helping people.
Right.
And sometimes those can both be challenging.
Yeah, because homes are different than a house.
Yes, they are.
Right, homes are the people inside.
Absolutely.
So let's talk, Lee, you always bring these different examples of kind of showcasing what it is that you've done.
Sure.
And I love it that you know the people behind them.
Sure.
So one of them is down in Rossville?
Yeah, so East Oak Street is a really cute neighborhood just across the state line. Josh, who we bought that house from, had moved to Knoxville. The house had been vacant for close to a year. He had a new job. He was getting married. And literally, the house was in great shape. He didn't have the time to clean it, to mow it, to repair, the 20 little things. None of them were big that the house needed.
Yeah.
And it's a tiny little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I'm not sure it was more than 800 square feet.
That's cute.
And it was adorable. And you kind of juxtapose that with the one we bought from Miss Beverly, who was a power of attorney for her very elderly aunt.
That's out in East Brainerd?
Out in East Brainerd on Old Britain, and a beautiful, stately neighborhood. Houses probably close to 3,000 square feet, right? So the very other end of the spectrum for what we typically see. And she was in an assisted care program. It had been a rental property for years and years. It needed a great deal of repairs just because it was so big. But we put together a plan that was simple and that made it easy. We're familiar with powers of attorney. Our title companies do great work with properties like that. And the last one, just to kind of bookend, was in Hickson on Valerie. And we purchased that. A common situation we deal with is 3 heirs who had inherited that property from their parents. And one of the heirs had lived there for a long time. The other 2 lived much further away. And part of their aggravation was dealing with that inheritance process. And so for us to buy that house, they didn't have to go to probate. We deal with probate all the time. And sometimes it's the right thing. But in this case, they didn't have to deal with probate. They didn't have to wait a year. We handled it very simply with our title company.
Okay, so Thomas, in situations like that, you've got these 3 houses that now y'all have helped the homeowners to handle. Now you've got the houses. Do you sell them? Do you rent them? Is it a case-by-case thing?
It is a case-by-case basis. It really is. But the biggest thing that we want to do is when folks reach out to us, and we've had several folks that have said, hey, show us pictures of what you do to the house, because they want to see what we do to it, and that's awesome. We take pride in that. We've got some other partners that do the renovations as well, and then they take pride in that as well. But the biggest thing is, and what we want to let folks know is, like you said, selling a house can be complex sometimes. We've dealt with a level of complexity that most people have no idea about, which means we have an area of expertise that a lot of people don't know about.
You also have pointed out before that sometimes you do have knowledge that the homeowner does not, and sometimes they'll come to you thinking that you are the solution, and you in fact will give them a different solution, which is keep your
Absolutely.
house, and here's how
Yeah.
you can do it.
Sure.
Keep your house, and the other thing is, I mean, I'm a licensed real estate agent. We created Chattanooga Property Solutions because we want to be a one-stop shop. Yes, we can buy your house fast, easy, and stress-free, but if we can't buy your house, we'll help you sell it.
Yeah. Okay, I want to go ahead, Lee.
The last thing that we're seeing, I don't want to say we're seeing this more and more, but we seem to be doing it more often, is that we're running into people who are struggling with mortgage payments, or they're struggling with property taxes being behind. And we've been able, in many cases, to come up with ways to catch up mortgage payments, solve property tax problems, and allow someone to keep their home. And that's pretty cool too. And so we don't always buy something. Sometimes the solution is a form of help that's different than a purchase.
Right. I want to ask you too before I let you go, and it's again going to be an individual call on this, but a lot of 30 and unders are skeptical of home ownership. I think these days. It seems like prices are kind of coming into a little bit of a
yeah, they're coming down. They're being more manageable now. So in Chattanooga, we've experienced very, very high price fluctuations, which has been good. But I think the affordability level is helping out right now. And so there are different financial challenges in the landscape that we're in, and we're here to help.
If you are watching today kind of anywhere in the viewing area, can y'all get to them, or are you just 100%. Tennessee?
No, we're Tennessee. We'll go all the way, basically a 60-mile radius of Chattanooga. So,
okay.
But just call us. If we can't help you, we may know some other folks that can, and we'd love to give it an opportunity.
We're not a big shop. Either one of us or Sarah is going to answer the phone.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we're happy to listen. We're happy to try and ask good questions.
Yeah.
And just offer, 750 experiences of help. That's easy to do. We enjoy that.
Yours could be 751. So here's where you find them. It's Chattanooga Property Solutions, ChattanoogaPropertySolutions.com if you want to read more, or give them a call. 454-3070. So you're saying it's either going to be Lee, Thomas, or Sarah.
That's it.
That you're going to get.
We're not very exciting.
Sarah Lee.
We're here.
How fun is that?
There you go.
Far too often, people are being seriously injured and hurt because of negligent drivers distracted by their cell phones. If you've been harmed by a negligent or distracted driver, let us go to work for you. It's more to us. It's personal.
You would think electricians would share electrician jokes, but they don't.
Do electricians listen to AC/DC or something more modern?
Right now, get $750 off installation of a whole home generator.
Just like President Trump, Steve Tarvin is delivering the America First agenda. Tarvin has spent his career standing up for Georgia. A proven conservative, Tarvin is cutting taxes, cutting regulations, and stopping wasteful spending. Steve Tarvin is also fighting to lower costs while protecting Georgia's values. Steve Tarvin, the proven conservative we need fighting for us. Steve Tarvin for State House. American Conservative Fund Action Georgia is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Nestled in the hills of eastern Tennessee lies one of the greatest wonders of the natural world. Apex predators and quiet forest dwellers living together as family. Join the family today.
Thousands of Georgia criminals immediately released without bail. Career politician Burt Jones made it happen, and the results were disastrous. Domestic abuse, violent assaults, and countless illegal immigrants released back on the streets. Career politician Burt Jones voted to let illegal immigrants get out of jail free. And Georgia is still paying the price.
When I'm asked why we represent the injured, it's very simple. It's personal to me and my law firm. And I must say, we're darn good at what we do. At Wedemark Keith, it's more to us. It's personal.
The Perfect Line, weekdays at 3 on Local 3.
Before you know it, summertime's going to be here, and as fun as that is to ditch the school year and have a little bit of freedom, you know your kids are going to be bored and you want them to stay active and engaged and have a good time with their friends. So we're very happy to have St. Nicholas School on the show with us this morning. This is Kevin Leckenby. He happens to be the director of their summer camp. This is Dallas Harmon. Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
So you told me your title, and I know it had auxiliary in the name.
Auxiliary programs.
Okay, and the auxiliary programs are the enrichment types of things, right? That you do at St. Nicholas School. So, Kevin, you've been doing this since '98?
98 at St. Nicholas.
That's
yes,
a
ma'am.
long time. I
Right.
guess you've kind of perfected the model.
We have kids of campers.
Oh, that's
coming
fun.
now, right? Second generation campers for me now.
So I love the fact that you open the camp up to kids from all across the area. So your own students have had a chance to enroll for the summer. Now the spots that are open to the general public.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a very different experience to be on that St. Nicholas campus because it truly is a campus.
Right, yes, ma'am. We have 24 acres, and the woods around the campus are ours. So even though we're so close to Hamilton Place, you don't hear that. You feel like you're somewhere else, and there's a gate around the whole property, but you don't feel gated because it's so spread out.
Right.
And it's green space all over.
Is part of what you try, I mean, you're offering this, I couldn't get my word out, to as little as 3 years old, all the way through middle schoolers.
Yes,
so I'm guessing you make it very, very age specific, Dallas, but do you try to offer the kids an opportunity to choose some of the things that they want to do?
Yes, they have enrichment classes. There's different ones each week, and we try to pick some of everyone's interests. So there's like Minecraft classes, there's baking classes, hip hop, gymnastics, a wide range of them for everyone's interests.
Talk to me, Kevin, about like hearing her say the Minecraft classes. Since '98 to now, you've watched what kids are gravitating to shift.
Right.
But I'm trying to think back to when my kids were in elementary school and my knowledge of St. Nicholas. Isn't part of what y'all used to do anyway was to really push creative play?
Yes, and it's one of those things like how kids play creatively has changed. The kids' curiosity has always been the same. It's just the tools.
Yeah.
Tools have changed, and we give them plenty of time. We have art built into our program. We have music class built in and gardening built in. So they have those. Then we move to the enrichments for the niche interest.
What are some of those enrichments?
The baking with Barbara, Magic Minecraft.
Oh, that's right. You just told me that. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was, whoosh, had a senior moment. Okay, let's talk about this then, too. I'm going to think about those middle schoolers, because it's hard to get a middle schooler to want to go to camp often. Y'all kind of bring them in to be almost like little assistants. Is that right, Kevin?
Yeah, we give them responsibility comparative to what they can handle.
Yeah.
Sometimes the kid we can set a small kid that is upset next to a kid that we knew used to be upset, and they can work through, like they mentor. We treat them as mentors for the younger ones.
Yeah.
And give them purpose.
Okay, I'll put my mom hat on here too. Kids today, I mean, the book, The Anxious Generation, right? They're very sometimes nervous about new situations and new experiences. So the fact that some of these kids will be coming to a campus that is not their own, their best friend from 4th grade is not going to be there, that's actually very beneficial to offer your child that experience, right?
Right. And we have enough returning campers where somebody from every school will know somebody from their school. There'll be a face they recognize, and we can combine them that way. We let them have those minutes and sit in those minutes. And then it's like, no, you can do it. You can do it. And then a couple weeks later, if somebody new comes to camp, that will be the kid that wants to help the other kid.
Oh, that's a great thing. So, like the phrase, I can because I did.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That chance there. And that really is what summer is supposed to be about, right? To discover who you are outside of your own friends at school.
Right.
But to focus on you. So to enroll, what do? Sign up quickly for one of those coveted spots? There can't be too many open.
Right.
On our website, there's a Summer Camp 2026 section, and in there, there's a Register Now button, and it'll take you to, the website's called Camp Brain, and they'll create an account, and you can sign up for just the day camp, just enrichments, or a mix of both, and you can choose any week.
And maybe let your child, if they're the right age, take a look at it with you to see what they want to do.
Sure.
I want to be a kid again. I'd go play in your 24 acres over there in East Brainerd for sure. Here's where you can sign up. You just heard Dallas give you the information, and St. Nicholas's website is there too, stns.org, or call them there, 899-1999. For a little while, they'll still be able to answer the phones before those school bells ring for the last time. Great to see you both.
Good to see you.
This is Jack's Country, where good food travels fast.
We are so back.
That's right, classic wings are back. Get 8 wings with your choice of 4 sauces, served with fries and ranch for just $8.99. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Okay, Jack's. I've grown a lot of things in my career. As a CEO, I grew 2 great companies. And out here, I've grown a lot of crops.
Now, he's growing a movement to be Tennessee's next governor.
I'm John Rose, a father, a farmer, and a CEO.
We need a governor with CEO experience, somebody tough like Trump.
Well, there's only one of those in this race. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying for the job.
CEO experience, tough like Trump. John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Now the time has come. Are you kidding me? Now we're rolling. Nasty.
My sister was taken. For over 20 years, I could never stop searching for you.
We need to find the kidnapper. Press her.
A woman that's been held captive. We are not doing that. I'm not a victim.
Chicago PD, season finale, Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
You did it, honey.
New backsplash.
New mulch.
New paint colors.
New carpet.
It's perfect.
It is perfect.
We need a roof.
Don't let a leaky roof rain on your parade. Turn to the best roofers in the Chattanooga and North Georgia area. Call the experts in exteriors, Armor Exteriors. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at armorexteriors.com.
This is Jack's Country, where great things come to those who wait. Jack's Country Rib Classic. Tender rib-style pork, barbecue sauce, pickles, and onions on a toasted bun, with fries and pie for just $6.49. The wait is over. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
May is a celebratory month. Perhaps you have a graduate in your family, whether it's high school or college, and you want to celebrate. So Susan Bass at Colony 13 says, come on in and do some shopping. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll jump to the head of the line.
Okay.
Y'all are celebrating too.
We are.
In a big way. This is a big year for you here.
For our store. And we're celebrating May 30th and May 31st. And it's huge. You'll want to come in.
Before we get to the celebration part that you're doing, let's talk about those graduations,
Okay.
because college graduations come early in the month. If you're looking for something to buy, you really have got memory keepsakes here. Pandora is a big one. Kendra Scott's another one.
Pandora has several charms. Some are dated and some aren't. And then Kendra Scott has a really neat bracelet that has 26 on it and a little tassel.
It's hard sometimes to know what to give somebody for a graduation. If you're really close to them, then you know the person.
Right.
If not, but you still want to kind of recognize the accomplishment, it can be challenging. When people come in here, Susan, they can just browse. They're going to find something.
The P-gram done, we can engrave a frame with their school. As long as our son is here, he can do a school and put their name and the date. Then Vera Bradley has some duffel bags, which are great, and different things you can get.
I was real tickled. We were out here earlier before Mother's Day, and Jeff, your son, and I were talking, and we talked about the Laura Park section. That's new for you, but if you have a young girl, they are all about Laura Park.
It's really a nice new line.
Great, especially for those heading off to college.
Right.
Right. Also, when you get to college, there can be some restrictions on being able to enjoy the candles that you had in your room at home, but you have a lot of sprays and scents that people will want.
Sweet Grace and Voluspa, some new ones, and Ennis is feels like you're at the beach. It's a really unisex scent that is very popular too.
And that's what every girl wants. Okay, let's talk about this too, since we're talking about scents. You've been carrying this for a long time, and you know I love it, and that's the Tyler Glam Wash.
Yes.
It sounds silly to give someone laundry soap for a graduation, but they will be the favorite girl in the dorm.
And they have a new scent, which is called Bless Your Heart. They've had the candle, but now they have the detergent, so it's nice and new.
I want to talk to you about those transitions that happen, especially for the college graduates. embarking into life now as a young professional. You're looking for something that doesn't look young anymore, but you still want the modern feel. You got a lot of great bags here.
Right. The Hobo and the Brighton and the Vera Bradley, there's a lot to choose from.
You have things for pets,
Right.
a little bit. So often you have a puppy or a kitten that you're taking off with you. You can find things here that way too. Okay, let's talk about you at the end of the month, May 30th and 31st.
Right.
What are you doing?
We'll have 50 bags for the first 50 buying customers, and we've got some neat things in those. And then we always like to do a spin the wheel. So with each purchase, you have a chance of winning something or getting a % off. Just got some neat things planned. You don't want to miss it.
We bragged about you when Jeffrey and I were talking about you before Mother's Day, because you've been doing this, Susan, a long time, you and Rodney. You have to be steely-eyed. I know you told me you really began as a teacher, and here you became this favorite business owner here in Chattanooga, but it's because you know what Chattanoogans want. Right?
I was born here, so I guess maybe I do.
But you stock what people are looking to buy, and you've got such a great price variety here.
We do. Lots of lines, well over 100 different lines, so something for everybody.
Have the years flown by? Does it seem
I can't believe it's been 50.
Yeah.
I really can't.
So it's 30 years in this location, or 50 years in this location?
We were at Brainerd Village for 2 years, the first 2 years. And then we've been at Northgate the other 48.
Can you believe that? That is an anniversary to celebrate, along, of course, with the 250th of the country.
Right.
And they call it Colony 13, actually, out of that patriotic support that you
The
have.
Betsy Ross flag, that's our logo, the Colony 13 with the stars, yeah.
Well, you come celebrate. If you've got a graduate in your life, this is a great place to come and find something for them. If you just want to celebrate yourself and come shopping, they'll welcome you in that way too.
We will.
And don't miss those specials, May 30th and 31st. Do you have extended hours those days, or is it the normal hours?
I think it's normal hours, 11 to 7 on Saturday, 12 to 6 on Sunday.
Congratulations and
Thank
happy
you so much,
anniversary.
and thank you for coming.
Hi, I'm Kevin Bragg with Bragg Weight Loss. If you want to lose some serious weight but you don't want to risk the injections, our program is all natural, and the only side effect is that you can lose 20 or more pounds in 40 days. Call Bragg Weight Loss today.
Wondering if you qualify to join Scenic Community Credit Union? If you live, work, worship, or go to school nearby, you're eligible. One member said, SCCU is very easy to communicate and work with. Your community is your connection, and we're here for you.
Ion Health brings you the best resources for better health, cutting-edge treatments right here, ways to stay well when illness is spreading, and how to improve your fitness and well-being. Ion Health every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Local 3 News.
At Farmers, we know compromises can be compromising.
You installed this?
Yep, even had a few screws left over.
Is it supposed to sound like that?
Cutting corners can leave you drowning in regret. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. A for effort, though. A minus, maybe.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
For over 70 years, we've been your local credit union. Trustworthy, relational, and always here when you need us. As one member put it, great customer service and knowledgeable associates. That's the Scenic Community Credit Union way.
Hi, I'm Nick Pistone of Client of Bragg Weight Loss. If you want to lose some serious weight but don't want to risk the injections, give Bragg Weight Loss a call. The program's all natural. I lost 35 pounds in 40 days. Call Bragg Weight Loss today.
You walk through the world and you think, are people really as nice as they appear to be? Well, today we're going to tell you that yes, they are, because Jimmy Gravely is here. He's a frequent flyer with us with Keystone Handyman. So he'll often be here talking about his business. That's a big part of who he is. But behind everybody, there's another story. So Jimmy is a big supporter of foster care and foster parenting. So this is Kayla Gray. Hello. She is the co-founder of Resource Collective. Okay. So you are kind of bringing this forum together, right?
Yes.
On June 13th, where you'll have other nonprofits who are supporting the foster care industry, if that's the wrong phrase. Yeah. And people like Jimmy are supportive of it too.
Yes, absolutely.
Good for y'all.
Yes.
I'm sorry that I began it kind of hokey by talking about how good people are, but yesterday we were in, we had gone some places for work, and we got back in the truck to come back to the television station, and all of us were talking about how lucky we are to have a chance to get out and meet people because there's such nice people out there.
Yeah.
And that's what you're supporting with this.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there with a lot of love to give. And so that's the heart behind this event, is basically to empower people that everybody can be a part of filling this gap for children, for vulnerable children in our area, whether that's opening your home and taking kids in or supporting the families that are.
So what I love about that is that it's an either or.
Yes.
Because everybody probably wants to find a way to help, but we can help in different ways, right? So Jimmy, what got you started with the foster care experience?
Last year, Rachel and I took my nephew into our home and became foster parents. And probably 3 months in, I guess, I met Kayla. We were new to the process. We were learning everything about the process. And then we saw that the Resource Collective was sponsoring an event at one of our local yogurt shops in Cleveland. And so Rachel and I were like, hey, how can we be a part of this? We weren't available for that event. But when I saw that it was Resource Collective, I reached out and said, hey, can we have coffee? And so got to meet Kayla, and then we've just been like, we've stumbled into one another at all the different foster care events, and so we're just always in the same places. And Rachel and I just want to advocate for foster parenting. We don't have enough homes in the state of Tennessee, so we need some more open homes and things like that in Tennessee, and Rachel and I just want to advocate for it.
I think a lot of people think about it, but they don't. They're scared to commit.
Yeah.
So when they come to this event on the 13th, you're having it at Westwood Baptist Church.
Absolutely.
What are they going to learn?
Yeah. So Tennessee Kids Belong, they are doing a panel of basically foster parents, adoptive parents. There will be a former youth that was in foster care, that aged out of foster care, also sharing their experience to basically normalize it. You know, what does it look like a day in the life as a foster parent? There will be a representative from DCS to talk about what does practically it look like to open your home. And then there will be several nonprofits that are supporting foster families to talk about what are ways that you can support them if you don't feel like you can open your home now.
So Jimmy, I'll kind of throw back to you from a business side of things. You recognize that there's more to it than just bringing the kids in to love on them. You got to get your home ready. So what are you doing?
So Rachel and I were in the middle of a move to Cleveland whenever we had been living in Dayton, and we were in the middle of a move to Cleveland when we were bringing our little guy into our home. And the home that we were moving to was not ready at all for a foster child, especially a baby. And so we had to baby proof and get that house ready, and we had like less than a week to do so.
Whoa.
And so we went through the whole house, got everything ready. And so from a handyman's standpoint, I'm thankful that we had the skills to be able to do those things ourselves, but not everybody does. And so from a business standpoint, we're happy to help future foster parents to get their homes ready. We have the list of everything that needs to be done for a foster home. And so we're happy to step in, do an analysis, see what needs to be done, and take care of those things. And Keystone's also offering a 15% discount to any foster parents that are wanting to get their homes foster ready.
So what made you start Resource Collective?
I was a foster parent for about 4.5 years in Bradley County, and I saw the gaps that was needed in the community. I was a foster parent that had very little support, and so I closed my home and decided to start my nonprofit and start filling in those gaps.
You mentioned earlier about the foster children, or you'll hear from one who kind of aged out.
Yes.
That's also a real thing, isn't it? And that's a concern, because basically you have an 18-year-old who's having to live life independently, but they may or may not be ready.
Absolutely.
Is that an area where people can step in to help too?
Yes, absolutely. Churches stepping up to mentor youth that are aging out of foster care. There's so many opportunities to support them.
Jimmy, I think you said that there just aren't enough homes.
You know, I can't remember the exact numbers Kayla may, but I'm not sure that you even remember the exact numbers. But like we have, I think we're probably at like
Bradley County, there's about 160 kids in care and about 90 homes.
Okay.
So
in
that's
Hamilton,
how much.
there's about 350 kids in care. I don't remember how many homes are open, but
So you think about that, and if all you have to do is clear your time on June 13th,
yes,
from 10 until 12, is that right?
Yep.
To go there, you'll hear from the panel. You can ask any question you want. There's no pressure.
Absolutely.
To make
Yeah.
a decision that day. You're just gaining knowledge.
Yep.
And that's
Yep.
never a bad thing.
Absolutely.
We're so glad you came.
Yes, thank
People
you for
are
having
good,
us.
aren't they?
Yes, they
June
are.
13th, the place to be. And you can learn more by going to your website.
To Tennessee Kids Belong.
Tennessee Kids Belong.
Yep.
Also, you've come on a great day because on Mondays we always have our dad joke of the week. So here's Jason with this week's installment of Corny, but pretty funny too.
Your dad joke of the week, brought to you by West Yellow Knife Trading.